Being able to hear in the classroom is really important for effective teaching and learning. With newly designed open learning spaces and larger teaching areas, speaking for the teachers and hearing for the students can be a challenge. Let's listen in to see how two schools in the Outer East have made sure all of their students can hear what's going on.
Even with all the background noise, I can talk in my normal voice and Isabel can still hear me on the other side of the classroom. Can't you, Isabel?
I can hear you as clear as day and I don't even have to raise my voice.
My name's Andrew Willis and I work with Word of Mouth Technology. Our company is a specialist provider of equipment for educational spaces and also public spaces which provides access for people who perhaps are deaf or hard of hearing. However, in the school situations, it's a solution for mainstream environments. When we're building new schools or whether we're retrofitting our sound field technology to schools, we often have to work with different people. So during the building construction stage, it's a project management type role. If we're implementing it post occupancy, and I need to work with principals or leadership teams and ensure that we can install equipment to work with the teachers' teaching styles in the schools.
Soundfield technology is made up of a receiver, some strategically placed speakers in a learning space and two microphones. The teacher wears a microphone, there's a handheld microphone that gets passed around to the students, and it evenly distributes voice with clarity no matter where you are in the learning space.
We've been using the sound system all year and it's been really great. It's made learning a lot easier. We've used the teachers put it around their neck and walk around, and it's so easy because you can hear them wherever they're standing. It's really good.
And it doesn't really matter where you are in the class because you can hear them wherever, and kids don't get embarrassed when others are saying to speak up or talk louder because you have the microphone. You can talk however loud you want.
The sound system really helps when you're learning a new language, because if the teacher is saying to you, this is how you say good morning or good afternoon, you can hear the pronunciation really well when they talk, and it helps for when you have to say it back to them.
The sound system's good because the teachers don't have to raise their voice and speak across the classroom. When the teachers sometimes forget to put the microphone on, sometimes we have to remind them because we like it on all the time.
The benefits are in assisting the teacher to use a well-modulated, quiet voice, because the sound system picks up the sound, clear sound, which the students can hear in any part of the classroom.
Using Soundfield technology as a teacher, I can simply relax into my voice and just speak calmly. And this has a huge impact on the way students receive the information that I deliver to them. On the other hand, when the students are listening to each other, they actually track towards the speaker, the person who's holding the handheld microphone, and they're very attentive to what they have to say. This is actually re-engaging many disengaged students, and it's just changing the whole feel of the learning space, so it's a quieter, calmer, more engaged space to be in.
Students learn from students, so what I find is the ability to give the students the microphone, their student mic, and actually get them to start the chatting and be the leaders of the discussion, I think is just fantastic, because ideally I find that it's great to be the teacher up the front of the class and actually have the kids listening to us, but they listen a lot longer to their peers, and yeah, they really tap into their peers' ideas as well.
There's always a student in the class who just loves to get the microphone, but we also found that our quieter students here were happy to take the microphone once they saw that everyone was doing it. And in fact, having the talking stick attitude in our classrooms meant that every student could be heard, because you can only speak when you've got the talking stick, and you get a chance to be heard as well as the person who's very happy to stick up their hand normally and speak.
It's always important that we make sure that we have the technical support to the teachers and the students as well, to ensure that the integration of the technology is seamless. When we have deaf or hearing impaired students in a school, we often have to work with them to ensure that their own technology that they bring with them can be interfaced with our Soundfield technology. So that means working to ensure that they're hearing everything clearly, as well as being able to connect things to the systems that are used in the classrooms. When everything is connected, correctly and it's all working really well, the students benefit a great deal because not only do they hear everything the teacher's saying, they're able to hear the conversation from their peers, but also from other multimedia in the classroom.
We got the sound field system initially to assist with students with hearing impairments, and very quickly we realised how fantastic the actual system is for all students in the classroom.
My name is Stephanie and I'm hearing impaired. This is an RF and it helps me hear the teachers. And I also need to hear the students. If I plug my RF into the sound field system, I can now hear teachers and students.
I'll just turn this on and I can continue to talk at this normal voice level. And as you can see, it doesn't matter how far away from the receiver I am. And it doesn't really matter how large the classroom is. And I just talk in my normal voice. It's a great system.